What's going on, chat? I'm just warming up some tea. I hope you guys are ready for this build. We're gonna get into this in just a second. Alright, chat. Look, we gotta watch some videos right now. Let's see where we are now. Let's turn on display capture. And we are going to check our POV. Let's pause this. And then let's get to our POV. So it looks like the turn is starting right above the fence, which is exactly where we are. So we're good money with that, but let's make sure our banking is right on this turn here. Okay, so looks like pretty, it looks almost the same, but it looks like this is going more this way. So let's check it out, chat. We got a strong pull here. Okay, we're pulling like that there, but what about when it comes out of that? Wow, it moves so fast right here. This is going to be hard to catch. So we're completely sideways here. Then we have a small. It looks like we're doing the same thing, but it's kind of hard to tell, chat. I feel like it's not shaped properly, but let's see. Okay, we have our bank. We're sideways, and we have a nice scoop and up. Let's see if we can get that angle to look just like that. We need to be rising more here. More banked. I hate that this POV has like a lot of when you pause it, it has so much blur. Like it looks like it's the field of view is causing it to look like it's really fast. It's not a normal POV. They have like a GoPro attached to the front cart. I think we need like a higher angle right here. Oh no. It's like kind of diagonal. It scoops in. We're looking for like a. Let's get right here. Get that same angle. offset banking off now. Kind of already be going up, it looks like. Not so up. More like this. Thanks for the like on the video, whoever just tuned into the stream. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. Push this video out to more people. Okay, so that transition is like, boom, immediately going into, we need to immediately go up. And be kind of already making our way towards our stall. This is like a weird little stall. I've never done anything like this. Stall. Should be completely flat here on our stall, 180 degrees. Something like that. Let's see how this runs. I want it to be one motion, chat, when it makes this turn into the little stall. Let's turn down our music. This is going way too loud. I literally had it turned all the way down. I don't know why it's so loud. It's so annoying. Okay. All right, let's start our test. Exactly what we're looking for, chat. Once we smooth through, that will be perfect. So we want to match this angle. Let's check it out again, because I don't know how high this stall is. It looks pretty high. Okay. I think we need to go up a little bit more, chat. Get that peak just a little bit. So I'm gonna look at it again because it looks like it gets completely upside down at the end of the inversion. Yeah, so we need to kind of gradually get there. Looks like it. Damn, chat. That shit hits that so smooth. We're gonna get to that, but we need to make sure that we hold our stall for a second, at least one segment. And slowly start to get out of it. We're supposed to be going this way, chat. I gotta make sure that this inversion follows the right path. Okay, so let's see. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like the video. Sometimes the stream likes to die. It'll be easy to come back in if you subscribe to the channel. You'll have to look for my channel. Okay, so let's see. This angle. This is a hard one, chat. This is why I stopped the stream yesterday, because this is probably one of the most difficult inversions that I've done in the park so far. I see your comment right now, 1000. I completely agree. X2 is probably the most hardest ride, and I didn't build X2, and then you have this for sure. And then Twisted Colossus is not that hard, but it has a similar moment as this. So when we get to that stall, it'll be kind of difficult. But this, the reason why this one is so difficult, chat, is because the positioning of these inversions have to be like perfect, because it's wrapping around the whole area, and it needs to be right, because it shapes the whole underground area of this section. So I'm trying to make sure that we get a nice air time or a hang time right here, and it floats down, but then at its end is when it completely has you 180 degrees. And then we're going to come out of it. Not abrupt, but coming out. I think we're going in the right direction now, chat. Then we're supposed to go into a basically small diving situation to the ground. Once I start to smooth it out, chat, this will look way better. I'm just trying to get its skeleton together. Okay, chat, let me measure how far this little swoop turn goes. Okay, so we need to measure this too, chat. This inversion is supposed to be from this point here to the end of it. Is that all right? Okay, and then from this section here, we need 100. Your Ninja Coaster is DLC. It is DLC. It's Toy Box DLC. Vekoma, new gen Vekoma inverted. 1.6. Okay, so our launch. We need to be about right here. Okay, we need to watch the POV chat just to see what we're doing. We have our dimensions right. This is where our straight track is going to be. Let's save it a little bit. Hell yeah, jump back in. I think you said you haven't played since January, right? This game is like a bike for me. I can go 6-7 months without playing, hop in like it's never, like I never missed a beat. I put in over 6,000 hours into this game, into Planet Coaster 1, so I'll never forget how to play. Let's see if we can get this to look right now. Our music is already cut off. We haven't been here that long. Come on. I'm just smoothing the roller coaster out, chat. Smoothing it out. Definitely. Because No Limits is not even a game. It's more of a simulation than an actual game. You can get it extremely tight. Something's not right here. But you can get some good profiling on here. It just takes a lot of time, chat. You just gotta be patient, tweak it, keep tweaking, trial and error, keep going at it, delete some shit, keep tweaking on it, because I've seen some things on here that definitely rival No Limits. And honestly, the graphics in here, if you have like a 5080 card, I think this game, in just my personal opinion, this game looks better than No Limits when you have a really crazy rig and you set the graphics all the way to high. Like if you look at Coaster Cow's videos, his videos definitely look better than No Limits. Like the art style in this game, in my opinion, is a little bit better or more modern than No Limits. No Limits is a little bit dated. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. Track profiling is a lot better. Can't argue with that. It's an actual simulation software. But what Frontier has done with their assets, as far as like, what does it call it? What's the shit called? Ray tracing and just like re-detailing all their textures. Like the textures on the support beams are absolutely nuts. Like whoever did this, shout out to them. Like these textures are amazing. It's the small little detail that is everywhere in this game that most people don't even realize that it's here. And No Limits 3. Maybe one day. I think No Limits is kind of like at a point where they just keep updating it. Like I'm not a player myself, so I can't say what else they can do to make it better. Besides graphically, just make it look more modern. But look where we are, chat. Like 20 years ago, software wasn't even close to looking like this. Like this whole park, majority of the rides here were developed on 2D software. Like Ninja was made in the 80s, Viper was made in the 90s, Tatsu was made in the early 2000s. I believe all that shit was done on 2D software. So like what we have here with Planet Coaster 2 is actually way more than most of all of history's engineers had to make rides. Like, so this software is really extremely powerful. Just gotta be patient with it, understand the physics, and you can make some great shit in here. My dream PC would be to have a 5080 i10 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, with 2 terabyte SSD. That will run this game flawlessly. This game is really not dependent on your GPU. GPU is just for eye candy. Like you really need the best i10 processor that you can possibly get your hands on. Because this game is CPU intensive. You need as many cores as possible. So whatever you can afford that has the most multi-thread cores, I think it's called. This game actually allows you to utilize the multi-cores. In PC1, it was poorly optimized, and even if you had a crazy rig, it wouldn't let you run it smooth. So this game, if you do have like an amazing rig, you can use some awesome tech. Like right now, I'm using AI generated frames, and I only have one frame that is generating to make sure that this shit runs smooth. And we're running at 77 average FPS. If I was to have like a 5080 GPU, we could get like 3 or 4 AI frames, and we can probably get 200 to 300 frames per second. Now the eye can't pick up those frames, but it's the small lag that you get when you turn the camera is really annoying. You start to get these little artificial, these little artifacts that pop up around the assets. So if I could get a new GPU with better AI generated frames, that would be amazing. Because then we can have a flawless experience where we're moving around and the camera is not losing frames. Okay, let's take a ride on it, see what it's doing. Yes, chat. Fuck yes. Fuck yes, chat. What the fuck? This is coming out way better than I thought. Okay, we just... Damn, chat, that fucking shit. Woo! Oh, no problem, 1000. You could really get a... Like, right now, I'm running on a 2080 Ti i9 9900K with 16 gigs of RAM, and it's a dated GPU for sure, but I think I get pretty damn good performance on this rig. It doesn't look as good as some of the other creators I see. I'm like, damn, you guys look like you're playing a whole different game because their GPU is so modern. My GPU is from like 2019. Still makes this game look pretty good though. I think I want just a little bit more flip here. We lost our complete vertical flip here. So if we can get that to be 180 right there. Yes, 180. Okay, so we're actually gonna go over at 180. We're try to... What the fuck, it just... What the fuck? I might download that little Pro Track mod because this... I try not to use mods, chat, but the Pro Track mod would come in handy for some situations like this where I need a bank and it won't let me bank. Because right now, I really wish I could just bank this to 180 degrees. Okay, it's going to let me. We're going to bank it to 182 degrees, chat, just so when it smooths through, we retain 180 degrees, because when you smooth it, it likes to take away inversions for whatever reason in the code. It thinks smoothing, when you smooth it out, if you have a beyond vertical inversion or inline twist, as you smooth through it, if you turn the smoothing strength all the way up, you will completely fuck all of your inversion. So keep that in mind, chat, if you guys are like smoothing out rides and once you smooth it out it loses its shape, that is why. I still think we might have to move this whole shit over one bit because the gold track has to come over here, or the yellow track. So let's do a little before we get out of. Let's go over just a little bit so we make room for that gold track or the yellow track. That should make room for the yellow track because it needs to come here. Might have to still alter it as we make our way around, but let's take a look from the mountain. I think we're supposed to actually come a little lower, chat. It looks a little crunched right here. Okay, we need to watch a video chat and see this profiling. Pause this. We're gonna go to this little walkthrough video that has a, I think it's this one. It's this one, yeah. This one has a great view of this area. Yeah, it's more over, chat. We need to move this whole shit over. I figured. It looked like we didn't have enough space for the yellow track. Something like that. This looks a little straight right there. Okay, let's go over here and see this again, chat. It's hard to see with this little tint over it, but we can kind of see our inversion now. It's like a corkscrew. Slash stall. This, something about this looks like a little wrong. Let's see. I can't see it. I know that it shouldn't be this tight. Maybe, I don't know, something here looks a little weird, chat. I feel like, I don't know. Let's just keep smoothing it out. Maybe it'll fix itself. This is a weird looking inversion. I think we're supposed to have offset banking here. Yeah, Open Fury is like Premiere's best stuff that they ever. That ride is literally the best shit they've ever made. It's an awesome looking ride. That would be a hard ass build to do. There's some crazy elements on there. Damn, we probably should have built this with offset banking, chat. We might have to delete this. The launch out of the mountain on Open Fury is more crazy from from experience. Yeah, I think that launch is what, 70 miles per hour? This launch is because Alpen Fury is not a family ride. Alpen Fury is like a main it's Canada's Wonderland's like flagship ride now. It's not a family ride. This is a family thrill ride. So they have a more tame launch. I'm gonna heat up my T-chat. I appreciate you guys for joining the stream. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be right back. So let's ride this and see what we got here, chat. We might have to take a puff of that good stuff so we get a little inspiration, if you know what I mean. God damn it. I didn't know it was on fucking fast forward. My bad, chat. Yeah, that's it, chat. The ride's right. The profiling looks a little weird. We just need to smooth it out to get it exact. But let's check that video again. I think we can see the profile here. Okay, it smooths out. It doesn't, it has like this. This is a little bit more smoother. It doesn't have this peak, such a high peak. So we gotta see if we can lower the peak. Just a little bit like that. So then this doesn't seem so dramatic here, and then we can smooth this out better. Guys, just joined the stream. We're working on West Coast Racer. We're trying to get this high five element into the first inversion. You guys don't be afraid to mess with your guys' coaster design. Don't ever commit to anything. Always be brave enough to edit, delete, go back. Because what you're trying to do here is build something that took 2.5 to 3 years of planning. So don't rush your builds. Like the person that engineered this design, they took a lot of time and a lot of effort to make this. So take your time on your builds and really trial and error, delete some shit, mess around with it, really understand the coaster builder. Like, guys, it took me, I think, I'm not even ashamed to admit this, but it took me, I think, 3 hours to get this loop right on Viper over here. Shameless. Shame. I have no shame on this, but this little section right here, I built at least 15 times to get the drop, and then to build this loop. I had a whole migraine, chat, to get this to look like that. This was the hardest element that I built, and it's so simple, but to make this the way it is, and it can literally curve a little bit better right here, and